I like to think of people as icebergs. I like to think of people as icebergs. And as you know, an iceberg has a small amount of its hull visible above the surface and a whole lot more underneath. Okay. Now, at the top of the iceberg, above the waterline and visible to all, are our actions and behaviours. That's where the rubber meets the road, where we interact with the environment, and they're the bits that everybody sees. Okay? Now, below the waterline, just below the surface, we've got our thoughts, our cognitions, whichever term you want to use, which is our thinking, our internal monologue. And we've also got our feelings or emotions, whichever you want to call them. They're both just below the waterline, just hidden from people's sight, but sometimes visible. And they both influence our actions and behaviours. Now, our thoughts and our feelings are just experiences we have. They're not necessarily true or not necessarily correct. Okay, that's what we have to understand. So you might think that it's 100 miles to Abu Dhabi, when really it's 1,000 miles. So your thoughts can be wrong, as well as your feelings. You might feel scared of the spider you see on television, but there's no real reason to be scared because the spider on television is not going to hurt you. So your feelings can also be inaccurate or unhelpful. So your thoughts and your feelings are just below the surface and are often in conflict with each other. And they manifest externally to the environment in the things above the surface, the actions and behaviours. Deeper down, below our thoughts and feelings, we have our values and our beliefs. Values are things that we think are of worth. So that might be being honest or being hardworking, or it might be being good looking or being healthy, or it might be being rich or being famous. Any of those things we might think are of worth, and so they're things that we value. They are our values. Beliefs are things which we hold to be true without proof or evidence. I don't know. If there was proof or if there was evidence, they would be facts. So it's very important to understand that beliefs are things which we hold to be true without proof or evidence. Again, that raises the possibility that our beliefs aren't necessarily what is true. They're the things which we hold to be true. And different proof or different evidence might cause us to change our beliefs. Finally, at the deepest part of the iceberg, and the part that's rarely seen by anyone else, the part that you keep deep and hidden in the cold, still waters, are your needs. Okay? So, if we draw it as a diagram, that's what it looks like. If we draw it as a diagram, that's what it looks like. So we have actions and behaviours visible to everyone above the waterline and interacting with the environment. Just below the surface we have our thoughts and our emotions, and they can often be in conflict with each other. deeper down and underlying those things, we have our values and our beliefs. Values are things that we think are of worth. Our values, the things that we value, are things that we think are of worth. It might be fame or money, it might be health, it might be honesty, it might be your Porsche 929. Things that we think are of worth, our values. And then we also have beliefs, which are things which we hold to be true without proof or evidence. Our beliefs are things which we hold to be true without proof or evidence. And then right at the bottom, deep down in the still cold darkness, rarely shown to anyone else, we hide our needs. So that's my understanding, or that's my conceptualisation of our conscious psyche. This is the bit of your psyche that you can easily access.